Hey guys, so I'm going to be talking about how I transitioned into being modest. Honestly, that shifted probably almost a year and a half, 2 years ago. So that all kind of shifted a little bit before we actually found our community. So if you've watched our previous video on us talking about our conversion and how we got started with all of that, that's around the same time as well of when a lot of things started shifting and transitioning for me as far as how I was dressing. And so how did I dress before this journey? How did I dress before, becoming more modest and covering myself and covering my hair? Well, I can tell you that my fashion before being modest, before being zennious, I was always still classy, especially as I got older, matured. But I did wear jeans, I wore pants, I loved pants. I loved nice blouses and, blazers, heels, right? I've always been into fashion, I would say. And I was actually a makeup artist before, so always kind of loved just the fashion makeup industry, skincare industry, and it was something that has just always been a part of who I am. And so was it really hard for me to transition to that? I would say it was hard at the beginning when I truly wasn't understanding why I was doing what I was doing. For me, I think it wasn't even so much of the dress, like changing, covering and all of that, wearing dresses. It was more of covering my hair. And I would say that was a challenge just because I was so attached to my hair. A lot of my self-image really came from, how I styled my hair and, what my hair was like. And, I have really long hair. Not anymore, actually. I recently cut it. But being just attached to my hair because I love, like I said, I loved fashion. I loved, different hairstyles. I was never afraid to change my hair up and to do different looks and things like that. And I think even more so the reason why my hair, it was so hard for me to cover my hair was because I knew my husband loved my hair so much. But what's funny about that is it's like he respects so much more that my hair is only shown to him, that it is only for him versus me wearing it out and wearing it, in front of the world. So it was funny that that was something that I was kind of, I would say self-conscious of, is that, okay, he's not going to see my hair out in public. That's the silliest thing because my husband's going to see my hair in private, which is the most important thing, right? So I would say that was the most challenging part. But what did it for me is, like I said, is when I understood why I was doing what I was doing. I wanted it to do it for myself. And, my husband never, pressured me into, covering my hair. He's always been the type of, on your timing, you're gonna find it when it's on your time. But it really wasn't that challenging after understanding why I was doing it and to understand the beauty behind why a Jewish Orthodox woman covers her hair is actually very beautiful. And it allowed me to really actually grow more in my confidence of who I am because I wasn't so tied to an image, right? I was more now tied to what is right in Hashem's eyes, for me. And this is my story, my journey. And so it wasn't that challenging. And so I just started, honestly looking at different other Jewish women's hair wraps, how they were styling their wraps. And I actually got a lot of inspiration from, there's a lady, her name is Jessica. She has a store, she has an online store. You can find her on Instagram, the Little Tuch Lady. And I love her hair wraps, they're beautiful. Check her out. And she has amazing prices as well too, but she actually does amazing videos on how to style. Like a lot of my hair wrap styles I really discovered from her. I also got a lot of hair wrap inspiration from the women in Africa as well too, just seeing how they've styled their hair wraps. And so it just allowed me to just kind of pull from different places and kind of create my own and find out what is it that I like, you know, what is my style? And I kind of discovered my style like this wrap right here. It was like a mixture of what I saw Jessica do, and then just maybe some African inspiration as well too, and kind of created that look that fits my face, right? And so I think it's important that if you're not sure with head wraps or where you want to go, the direction with that, to find a style that works for you. Because if you don't feel confident in it, or you don't feel, oh, this is what fits for me, then you're not going to be happy in it, right? And so have fun though. If you're going to do it, have fun. I have so much fun. I know people talk about it's a thing called baby hairs. I have baby hairs. I will do a video on that as well too, because I have some questions about my baby hairs. So that will be coming soon. And so yeah, you know, I've really grown in loving covering my hair, and I think it's so beautiful. And I think that, like I said, it's important for the woman to be confident in her own skin. When you're confident, it's like nothing else matters. You don't have to compare yourself to what the rest of the world is doing. You don't have to try to fit in with the rest of the world, because I, you know, walk around of knowing this is my identity, this is who I am, and this is my confidence of, you know, me wearing my head wraps. And I love the different colors, textures, styles, and even when it comes to fashion as well too. A lot of my inspiration, it's like you got to get creative. And there's so many awesome women out there who are, you know, there's awesome Jewish women who are doing like modest like vlogs of their fashion and styles, and I kind of pull from things. And you know what's so cool is that I literally thrift shop a lot. Like people ask, okay, where do you get your clothes at? Where do you go? And I literally thrift shop a lot of the times. And or I find things that are, you know, great deals at places, and I just find what I like. And I think I've just kind of always had that eye for just fashion and what I will look, you know, or what I would feel confident wearing, right? And so I kind of created my own style. There's certain like looks and skirts and shirts and blazers and things like that that I wear consistently, and I kind of created my style from there. And so hopefully that helps. But that's really kind of how that journey, you know, began. It's nothing like too long and crazy, but I literally have changed that desire of, you know, wanting to be, you know, flaunting everything or wearing my hair out. I changed all of that when I understood why I do what I do. I respect the Jewish Orthodox women so much when it comes to being tznius, because I feel like they're already so many years ahead of society as far as confidence. And you know, a lot of Jewish women, they don't realize that, but I respect and applaud them, because they don't have to show their skin and flaunt all this stuff out and feel confident. You know, to feel confident naked, and you're feeling confident fully covered, and that is so beautiful. And that's something that really stood out to me when it came to understanding what does tznius mean, and what is that? How do you you know, go about your life in a tznius way? So, you know, what is tznius? Tznius is modesty. And so transitioning now into more of everything is all dresses, right? Very classy, modest dresses, you know, covering my neckline, covering my arms, and then also, like I said, covering my hair, which was the most important, right? And so that's, to me, you know, what modesty means to me. And it's something that's just so sacred, I think, and so special. Again, I can't stress that enough, of the beauty behind being tznius, especially as a married woman, and knowing that this is just for my husband, right? From my hair all the way down to my feet is just for my husband. So I think that's so beautiful. So if you are wondering, how did I even get to this entire point, and you have not seen our video yet of us, you know, talking about our story on, you know, how did we get to the point of converting to Judaism, please watch our video and you'll be able to hear more of that story if you haven't heard it already. So if you like this video and other videos, please remember to like and subscribe to our channel.